Hey guys, what's up? It's Jake
and Lawson,
and today we're going to show you guys how to break in a baseball glove. And when you're done, this is what it'll look like. Here it is with the ball. It's got a shallow pocket, so it doesn't really close around the ball. And then, and it's still got some good form to it. Now, I'll put that over there for now. Now
this is my custom 44.
He just got this one because he liked mine.
Shut up.
It says Lawson Kingery on there because that's his name. You probably can't read that because it looks like it's backwards right now. He got the finger pad and the middle finger, so he's gonna be doing this two in the pinky, and then he's gonna put the finger out. So tell him why you picked those colors and pattern.
I picked these colors and pattern because I go to Florida State University Schools, which is Florida State's elementary, middle, and high school. So their colors are garnet and gold did not look good on the 44. So I did a all blonde glove with maroon lacing, stitching, binding, and welting. And then maroon script, wingtip thumb, and graphic outline with the U.S. flag on the index finger and the laced crossweb.
Okay, so when you guys will probably know this, but when the 44 Pro glove comes, why does it keep not focusing? When a 44 Pro glove first comes, they're stiff as a board.
It's insanely stiff.
This is after working it a little bit. I can only get this. Earlier you couldn't even tell I was squeezing it. So I'm going to show you guys what to do and how to do it. What you will need is a lacing tool. Or you could even use a pen or something, just something about that size. And a glove mallet. And probably a baseball just to check your pocket. So, Lawson wants a flare on this, right?
Mm-hmm, flare on both thumb and pinky.
And you want a wide pocket and deep pocket, right?
Yes.
Which is one of the most, it's not going to be 100% easy to do that because normally, like, if I were to take my shirt, let's just say my shirt, right? And let's say it's together. It's deeper, right? But when I pull it together and widen it out, it comes farther forward, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you stretch it, there's less places to go. So what I'm going to do is just stretch this a little bit. And you got to be rough with these things or nothing will happen. Now, what I've already done to this glove is widen the laces or loosen the laces, which I'll show you how to do in another video coming up soon. But it's basically, you can look this up from any YouTuber. I would recommend Carter Chandler. He makes baseball YouTube videos. So what you're going to do is you're going to loosen these laces right here. But in his video, you tighten them. So you're going to do the opposite. He starts right here. What you're going to do is you're going to come here, undo it, which I've already undid the knot and put it back together really tight so it won't come off. And you're going to undo it and then pull some slack onto it and work on loosening them. I'll link Carter Chandler's video in the description. But yeah, I've already done that. And even if you haven't done that, you can still do this. Pull the laces.
And the finger sockets on 44s when they first come, they're really tight, really small. So since I did two in the pinky, that pinky slot was really small, and I'm getting blisters on my pinky finger just because it's so tight. So it will take time to loosen those up, and you will have to do that with a mallet. And we suggest getting this end and sticking it in the pinky and just kind of maneuvering it around, which will loosen it up and make it wider, so both fingers will be able to fit in the pinky slot.
And well said. But make sure that you untie this first. Because they come tied, obviously. You're going to take it, and you're just going to stick it in the pinky slot, and push it as far in as you can, and then you're just going to
maneuver it around to stretch out that leather in there. maneuver that so the thing will come wider and it'll give in more when you put your fingers.
You can see it right here moving. You can see it right here.
And I highly recommend doing that because I have a very bad blister
bro,
on my pinky.
Real big now. That's good.
I mean, yeah, it'll feel really good.
Quite big at first. Depending on your model and type is what kind of pocket you would want. But a lot of youth players just want a deep pocket so they can catch the ball. So
now this is a crown tip, which is meant for somewhat deep.
Yeah, it's more of a model pocket.
This is more of a shallow pocket glove, but I like less binding on the back, so I went with this model, and I'm just gonna make it a semi-deep pocket, like a crown tip would be.
So, now this is also a common thing. These finger stalls are going to be real tiny.
Yeah, that's all going to just have to... And 44 comes as it can grow, not as... Because if you're a small youth player when you get your glove, so it's tighter on your fingers, and if you're an adult with big fingers, that's going to have to widen out over time.
And yeah, so the way you would fix that is you take the mallet or
same thing like
else,
you did with the pinky.
And you're just going to put it in deep and spin it around a little bit. And now those are widened and they're looser. Again, now we haven't even really started breaking in the glove yet. We're just talking about comfort, which is the most important thing of a baseball glove. If it's not comfortable, you're not going to be able to catch with it.
The feel of it on your hand.
Yeah, that's why you would buy a more expensive glove.
Because the feel's better and it's more durable.
Now, one thing I've noticed with 44s, which I wish I knew, and this is for a lot of gloves too, pocket or bubbles start to form. There's sort of a mini bubble right here.
And that's because you play catch with it and you break it in by playing catch.
And if you break it in too fast, when you squeeze it more than it's meant to be squeezed, it puts enormous stress on it. So really pound at the base of your fingers with your glove mallet.
We highly recommend just breaking your glove in until you can basically catch a ball with mallet.
Yeah, because obviously the best way to break it in is to play catch, but if you can't squeeze it, there's no point.
Once you can squeeze it and catch a ball with it, then go outside and play catch, and then it'll form to your hand, and then it'll be game ready for catching.
Now, what you do, we're going to start working on the pounding. First thing you're going to do, you want a deep pocket, and you're just going to start pounding right here and starting to make a pocket. Now,
and squeeze it when you hit it.
Yeah.
So it's like the resemblance of a baseball coming in.
I was just about to say that because that is one of the most common things I see on glove pounding videos. They're not even squeezing it, they're just going like this. First of all, you got to hit it hard. Second of all, you got to squeeze it. This is meant to simulate a baseball, or the weight of a baseball, or the size of a baseball. It's basically a baseball. But this is meant to simulate a baseball. And when you catch a baseball, you have to squeeze. Unless you're using two hands, but...
You still have to squeeze in, too.
Not really, but...
Whatever.
That's kind of a bad, point. But you just really want to squeeze when you do this, too. And this is from widening the fingers. It's all already gone like this. So you're going like this. Watch your head, bro. I'm doing it like this. And you're going to pound that probably about 100 times. And you can do this while you're watching TV.
And don't forget to loosen up your heel and do this.
Oh, yeah. That's also a comfort thing.
Much.
That's also a comfort thing.
Because it loosens up your heel, and that's where your main break point's going to be. Because that's when the heel's going to, I don't know what you call it, but it's going to go down, and that's going to allow the fingers to touch.
And, move out the way. Is basically what it is. And you also are going to grab your thumb and pinky and... one forward, one back, and just keep doing it. It'll stretch out your fingers. So, back to the pounding. We're pounding the pocket. Now, we're squeezing while we do this, right? But, if you put it too deep, or deeper than you would want it to be, what you're going to do is you're going to pound the back of it. And I'm not going to hit it that hard because I'm on my desk right here. But you want to put this on the floor and just destroy it. Obviously not destroy it, but you need to hit this really hard.
You need to have a soft surface, but it needs to be a surface that'll hold. So not
I
like
do it
bed,
on a rug.
But not like a wooden floor, because then that's going to damage the back side of the glove. You want like a carpet or a pillow.
Why would you use a pillow? You just said don't use a bed.
Well, you could. Never mind. Just keep going.
Okay. Now we're going to do break points, which is what's this called? Break point is where. Watch when I squeeze the glove. You'll see a break point.
In the heel.
Right here will be one break point and another right here. Those are called break points, and it's where it breaks. For every glove, through this line right here, no matter what brand glove. Whoops.
Take 2 on that.
No, we are not restarting that, bro. We're 11 minutes in. For every glove, no matter what brand, your crease will be from here to your pocket.
Highly recommend 44s, though.
You haven't even broke yours in yet. And also on 44s, it's really important that if you're gonna flare, you start working on it now, because it's impossible to flare these things. Like, I've been working on that for a long time, and it's barely flared.
Yeah, I mean, he's been working on this for a year now.
Yeah.
A year now, and
it's still not even fully broken in.
It's not, not fully flared, not.
But that's just how I like it. So it's really shallow pocket. Oh my God, bro. So what else I'm trying to say is break points. So first thing I'm gonna do is your pinky break point. So you take your glove, and he has a thumb to middle finger squeeze. And the way you would find that out, you put the glove on, how you're gonna wear it, and you squeeze. If you can't squeeze the whole way,
just put your fingers across.
You take it, and you put your fingers like this, and you pull it straight to where you're going to squeeze. And his goes to the middle finger when he squeezes it. I already did that.
And that's how we started pounding.
So what you're going to do is put your thumb, the tip of the thumb on the tip of the middle finger. So this is what it, and it's going to take some might, but this is what it will look like when he's squeezing it. And then you're just going to pound, not like this. Not like that, because that's not safe. You're going to hit your hand. Like this, because you can control it more. And you pound it hard and hard and hard. Nearly probably 30 times. And do this while you're doing something else. Or just...
Like while you're watching TV. Or...
That's a really good time to do it. Because it can get boring. But you can just be... Like, think... I'm waiting for it to focus. It's always... The glove itself will... Obviously, it can't think, but... If it could, it would always be thinking it's playing catch if you're even doing this. While you're watching TV, you're going to be so far broken in. Like, you're going to be so far ahead of everyone else that is not even touching the glove. Because you got to practice this stuff. And also, so with the break points, when I'm hitting the break point right here, when I hit that, it's going to go really flat. And thing is, you're trying to make it really flat. So you're not just hitting the break point. You're going to hit everything else. You're going to hit the pocket, the web, everything that's available to see. And then you flip it over and do the same thing. And then your glove is going to be real flat like this. So you don't want that. So you're going to take it and hold the thumb like this. Hold the thumb and hit the pinky. And it widens it out, and then you're just going to pound it. And everything you do while pounding, you need to do some sort of small reversal, or it will greatly impact the way your glove looks. There'll be all sorts of creases. And now, even from the start of the video, I could only go about that, maybe. Now I can go like this. And he's had this for about a couple hours.
Yeah, this came in around halftime at the Noel Gator game today.
Which was around 2 o'clock, probably.
It started at 12. Yeah, halftime was around 2, yeah.
Because that game took a long time. But yeah, that's basically just going to be it.
How you break it. And just do that consistently.
You got to do this like every day. Now, with other gloves, you can use hot water.
You don't want to do that with 44s because color will
bleed.
It'll bleed, and like you'll have like maroon that was lacing here kind of come down in your blonde.
It'll fade
or whatever color, and it just won't like be like this and then blonde, maroon blonde. It'll be like maroon blonde, and it'll be really bad. It'll get into like, and if you have it bad enough, it could get into your flag or your text or your whatever.
Yeah, so it'll fade, and also that's why you don't use conditioner on like bright colored gloves.
Because it'll fade.
Yeah, if you have a dark colored glove, then by all means do that. Glove conditioner, you take it with a toothbrush and you just scrape it in. But yeah, 44s have really nice leather though, so you don't really need to condition it. But the number one thing you need to focus about, because I'm going to start wrapping this up, the number one thing you need to focus about is you need to have patience. Do you think I've had patience when it has taken me a year to break this thing in? I got this about this time last year because I bought it for myself.
And it's just game ready a few months ago. Game ready.
No, probably about 1 month ago. I mean, it's crazy how long it takes to break in gloves.
But with how long that takes it to break in means it'll be more durable, and it'll last longer than the standard glove that you get broken in.
Now, if you don't have a glove, if you don't have a glove background, and you don't, follow a lot of glove people or watch a lot of glove people, you're going to see, well, if you do follow glove people, you're going to see that they're breaking them in and they just want the best looking pocket because they don't actually play baseball.
Yeah, they want the pocket that looks the best, but it's not going to perform the best depending on the position you play.
And the thing is, when you take a glove, you take it and you make it how you want to make it. If you try to make it look cool, which I did with my last glove, balls are going to pop out of that pocket. If there's a bubble, that's not the best thing, but if you can catch with it, that's better than a flat pocket that you can't catch with.
Yeah, like if you're going to play second base, you want a shallow pocket because a deep pocket and you can't find the ball when you're trying to turn a double play, it screws the whole thing up because then you're not going to be quick enough.
So that's basically about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you comment down below and like this video. Comment down below, tell me what your favorite glove brand is and what model glove from that brand. My favorite brand is 44, but second is Wilson. What are your two favorites?
What kind of, I've never had a A2000 or A2K, so I can't really choose one of those. But out of, just putting on at the store, I feel like it's 44 than Rawlings. But it has to be a Pro Preferred. I don't like Heart of the Hides.
Yeah. Rawlings is real soft.
The Heart of the Hide is, though.
It's way too soft. When you get in the store, you can squeeze it already.
Yeah, Heart of the Hides, they get broken in, and then you can't break it in your own way.
Yeah. Which is the most important thing. Break it in your own way.
If you want it stiff, just get if you order a glove online, it'll come stiff. Because they'll just take it from being made into a box and ship it to you. They're not going to ship it in. They're not going to break it in and then put it in the store because they're going to show you on what your glove's going to look like. But if you want to break it in your own way, you want to do something else, then do that.
Now, there's one last thing I forgot. With this glove, I've got a nice pocket here. The way I did this was I took this baseball and I put the glove on it. You don't need, obviously, this baseball, but you need something like it. And what you do, something about this size, and you hit it hard, real hard. And it starts to mold to it.
Shape.
And it starts to mold to it, and now it keeps its shape. If I put this on its side, it doesn't collapse.
Now, of course, since it's game used, it's going to collapse a little bit, but the whole glove isn't just going to lopside down.
Which is what other gloves will happen. So, this video has actually been really long, but it's important that you guys know this and know it right to make sure you get the best quality out of your glove. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.